Hey guys, Sausage here, and welcome to a completely random video about World of Warcraft. Now, some of you out there have probably got no idea what the hell this is, or you've heard of it and you don't know what it's about. But the reason I'm doing this video is they have Blizzard, the people who make this game, have recently reactivated the recruit a friend option. So I can recruit a friend from the UK only, I think. I'm not sure if it includes the US, because I think they have different rounds, but don't let me confuse you with all the technical talk. But recruit a friend pretty much means that I can support you the entire way through this game, because there's a hell of a lot here to take in. I mean, automatically, if you have no idea what this game is, you've got no idea what any of this is at all, let alone what all of the other symbols mean. So, let me explain. World of Warcraft, what is it about? It's an online multiplayer game where you and friends, or family or whatever, can play together. Just so you guys know, this isn't free to play fully. You can play for free up to level 20, but as you can see in the corner here, I'm level 90. So to do that, you will need to buy the game itself, and it is subscription based, so you do have to pay for game time. So I thought I'd get that out of the way right now at the very beginning of the video, just so you know that what I'm about to tell you doesn't lure you in, and then I do the whole kick you in the balls movement when I tell you, oh sorry, you have to pay to play this game. You don't have to always play it. You can play it for, you can pay for 1 month, 3 months, or 6 months. And if you want to play it for only about 3 months, and then have a break from it, you're fine. If you can't afford the next month, that's cool. You can just cancel your subscription, and you'll still have the remaining months that you've paid for, but it just won't re-roll the subscription fee. Now, let me explain a bit about this game before I go into full details. World of Warcraft is a online multiplayer game, as I've said. You pick between two factions. This one I'm in is called Alliance, and the other one is the Horde. And what you do, pretty much, is you spend most of your time leveling up your character by doing random things, like, I'll click this here, don't get all confused about what everything means, I'll explain it if you want to join. You do dungeons. Now, at a really early level, this won't show you properly, but at a really early level, you have these dungeons here that you'll do, and you go in with a group of 5 people to certain dungeons. Now, if I head over to one, I'll show you what I mean. I head over to the first one, actually. It's over here. Ugh, ignore that. That's an add-on. But yeah, so you can do dungeons to level your character, and you could pick between, I think, 6 or 7 races and about 12, 13 classes or so. And you get to choose which ones you would like to be. So, for example, I'm at the moment a Draenei. If I hit this button and it floods my screen, I didn't want that. Oh well. Don't want to hit that button again. It's because I had it on a bigger screen than this. I'm currently going across a place called Westfall. Don't worry about that. The Dead Mines will be the first instance that you'll probably go into. Instances are dungeons. Just so you know, the technical term for an instance is a dungeon. Sorry, a dungeon is an instance. So you will do several instances to get yourself up to, like, max level. But you can also do questing. You take quests from people around, like NPCs. They'll tell you to go fetch 10 bear asses or something. So you go out, kill 10 bears, grab their asses off them, bring them back, and yeah, you then hand your quest in and you'll get loot, which is usually armor, like this guy. There you go, that's my Draenei guy. I know he's butt nude, but except the cloth and the weird thing in his head. But that's a Draenei. It's sort of a space goat, is what they're known as in this. But yeah, this is just me pretty much showing you what a dungeon is. You won't have to do this, just so you know. You won't have to do this if you want to run a dungeon. You will have this thing down here, which is the dungeon finder. What you'll do is you'll have it on random classic dungeon, and you just click find group. Like that, you'll get a little eyeball, and the little eyeball will let you know when a dungeon is ready. Just so you know. So you don't have to worry about finding the dungeons. It's not a problem. If you do decide to do the whole recruit a friend thing, drop me a mail and I will get in contact with you so that you guys know what's what. I will fully support you through the entire thing. If you have any questions, queries, or need help with anything, you just ask. The whole recruit a friend thing is to get more people playing the game, and you get friends to play the game. So if you've ever wanted to play a game with me, perfect time to do it. Provided, obviously, you have the cash. I am also being a bit of a noob and heading the wrong sodding way. No, I'm not. I was going the right way. I just got a bit confused. Not been down here in a long time. Must say it, this is probably the first dungeon you'll ever go into, so... next year there will be a new expansion to the game, meaning there'll be even more to do. So, what better time to start playing than now? You do get bonuses for doing the whole recruit a friend thing. You get to level faster. We get to teleport to one another, and... So if you ever need any help, I can just instantly teleport to you and stuff. So yeah, this is an instance. This is a dungeon. This is the first dungeon you'll go into. This guy here, Lieutenant Horatio Lane, he will give you a quest. In fact, probably give you a bunch of them. I can't quite remember. And all you need to do then is you wait for a guy called a tank. Now, he's not literally a tank, but what that pretty much means is he's a damage sponge. Ow. He's a damage sponge. He's the guy that will be getting attacked. You don't want to get attacked unless you're playing the tank. You'll be what is known as a DPS, which is damage per second. A DPS just pretty much means a damage dealer. So, this is what... You won't be able to do that. You won't be able to do that. That is just me demonstrating my awesome power. Rah! But yeah, so this is what this place will look like. Trust me, it will take a lot longer for you to kill these mobs when you start with. I mean, this one has 2,624 health. Now, when you first start, you'll be level 15, I think, when you enter this place. He is level 15 himself. So these will be equal level to you. So an instant one cast spell will not kill them. You will take your time. But like with this boss here, for example, I can cast Frost Firebolt. And he dies. And he turns into a pile of dust. Once you kill a boss, they will drop a blue, which is a rare item. But yeah, so this is what a dungeon is. You run through, you kill mobs, you'll kill a boss. You keep going through until you get to this boss here, which is Helix Gearbreaker. And then you'll keep going through till you get to the end boss. Once you've done that, you'll get a random loot thing. Anyway, there are lots more things to do other than questing. If you don't want to do the... Questing is... You need to be a bit of a higher level to start with. So you need to do some questing, you need to do some instances. There's also professions, when I find them. Herbalism, you can gather herbs, which is dull. But no, you pick herbs and you sell them off, or you can use them for things. Tailoring allows you to make things tailor-based. So if I want to make a specific robe, or a mount, there we go, a mount, which is pretty much something you sit on to fly around with. That carpet I was on, yeah, that's what I did first. You can make shirts and stuff. There is skinning, for killing mobs you take their leather. Leather working, obviously, because you need something to do with your leather. Herbalism, you can use the herbs in something called alchemy, which makes potions, which do all kinds of crazy things. Or inscription. Now, inscription, you turn all of your herbs into dyes, and these dyes are used to write things. So you can write certain scrolls, which will turn the scrolls into these things called glyphs. And I'm probably confusing the living hell out of you. Now for the interesting parts. If you like games where you can dress yourself up looking like a total badass, this game's perfectly fine for it. Yeah, this will work. I'm a mage, just so you, in case you're wondering. Is this screen even movable? Oh, there is it. Is it that one? Yes. I'm a mage. I should show you really what other classes and stuff there are, but I'm a mage. You could be a druid, a priest, a shaman, a warrior, a warlock, a rogue, a paladin, a hunter, and there is new ones, a monk and a death knight. showing you all the sets will be really weird. But these are like the first sets and stuff here. These are armor sets, and don't worry, you won't have this in main game. This is an add-on, which are things you can, like mods for Skyrim. These are pretty much mods for the game. They won't mod it so you have like infinite cash, or they won't mod it so you like have bigger inventory space. They'll just mod it to give you certain things. Now, mounts. You can collect them. There's all kinds of mounts. As you can see, you've got dragons, horses, mammoths, giant turtles, mechanostriders, weird bugs, a camel, a hippogriff, carpet, a flying machine. If you do engineering, you get a fossilized raptor. If you like doing archaeology, you've got rams for being a dwarf. Elix, where's the Elic gone? There it is, Elic, it's a giant elephant. That's Draenei's racial mount. Proto-Drakes, which is fantastic. That's one that you buy from the Blizzard store. That was from me getting a special edition. But yeah, you get the general idea. You get all kinds of awesome looking mounts. So, Swift Brewfest Ram, Swift Tiger, Swift Green Canister. I don't have many epic ones, so you guys will be like, where's your good stuff, if you know the game. I don't have many. I've got Swift Windsteed, Turbo Flying Machine, Tyrael's Charger. But yeah, you get the idea. So you can get all kinds of different things, and these will like make you move faster in the game. Like the one I had, the carpet, that's a flying mount. You get that at level 60. This guy here, and this guy here, and this guy here, these are ground mounts. These will be the first sort of things that you'll be going for. Teeth in. You also have pets. Yeah, I said it. Pets. And there are, I shall show you, this many pets in the game. Loads. So if you're a massive Pokemon fan, you're gonna love this, because look, you've got all kinds of pets, and I'm not really showing off the good ones. Jade Crane, you've got a giant snake here, you've got a weird Dragon Hawk, you've got a parrot, prairie dog, you've got a crocodile, a clockwork gnome, you've got a thing called a core hamper. That's easy to get. Corefire imp. You have a curious wolvar, a darkmoon cub. You've got a rhino that's not really a rhino. That's a triceratops. It's not there. A dinosaur. Elementium geode. An elf. Yes. A cat with a witch's hat. A thing. A fox called Ilvis. Yeah, I did that. I did that. You have a skull, a sewer rat, and some thing called a naga, and a porky pet, and you get the idea. You've got all kinds of different pets that you can collect. There are so many, and each of them will have their own unique attacks as you level them. This is pretty much the sort of Pokemon side of the game. It's called, people dubbed it Wowkimon, because obviously World of Warcraft is WoW, and Pokemon, so they took Wowkimon. But yeah, you pretty much take team of 3 and you fight other pets and you level them up, and as you get to like level 20 they'll learn more. There are like lots of types, so if I show you here, sort by type. Where's type? Type, where's the type? Pet family, there you go. You've got humanoid, dragonkin, flying, undead, critter, magic, elemental, beast, aquatic, and mechanical. Each of them have their own unique traits. For example, when a mechanical dies, it will respawn, so instantly revive itself, with 20% of its health. What I'm doing now is teleporting to the main city, which I'm probably hugely going to regret, because it might lag me like crazy. Hope it doesn't. Right, Stormwind. This is the Alliance's main city. The reason I was here is to show you the characters. Yeah, they're all my characters, ignore them. Okay, change realm, boop. Let's go to somewhere else. Right, if you want to play along with me, you will need to go onto this realm. That's just the way it is. I think they have put the realms together now, so I don't know. Right, pick that one. I don't know. Actually, no, we'll pick Mazragos. Might as well. Okay, Mazragos. Woo! I started leveling some things here, but meh. Not a horse. Tesco's joke. Create a new character. So this is what you'll do when you first start. So this will be the sort of screen you're greeted with. If you want my help, you unfortunately will need to pick from this side only. Oh, and this. You can have this. If you don't mind and you want to play away on your own, you can choose this side. The cooler side, in my opinion, but never mind. So yeah, you can choose between male and female. You can pick a human, a dwarf, a night elf, which is a giant-eared elf man, a gnome, which is just so cool, Draenei, which is what I've picked, a worgen, which is a frickin' werewolf. Ignore the guy in the background. You pick a werewolf, or you can pick a panda. Yes, I said panda. Now, if you're going to pick panda, be careful, because once you do the starting zone, the first area you level in, when you finish, you get to choose between this side and this side. If you pick this side, I can't really help. If you pick this side, I can help. Okay, the good, cool-looking classes that Blizzard decided to put all this side: orcs, undead, tauren, troll, blood elves, goblin. Yes, that's right. The Horde get the good-looking characters. We get the basic ones. Thanks, Blizzard. Anyway, you can also do the female counterparts of them all. So female orc, female undead, female tauren, female troll, female blood elf. This one's for you, Wham. A female goblin, a female panda. Looks pretty cool. You've got a female human, again, Wham. Female dwarf, female night elf, bigger ears for some reason. Female gnome, a female Draenei, and a female werewolf if you really want one. Anyway, now to go through the classes. Now let's see. Some of these here are greyed out. That means this race, the human, cannot be a shaman or a druid. But they can be a warrior, which looks like this. They can be a paladin. Paladin is pretty much the same as a warrior, only you get a lot of healing moves that will heal you, and it's very light based. Like holy light. It's very holy based. Hunter. You get to tame these guys. Not just wolves, quite a lot of other beasts in the game. Loads of them, in fact. You'll be surprised how many of these things you can tame. They are awesome. You use a bow as your primary weapon. You can also use a gun or a crossbow, and yeah, you use him as to attack, and you use that. So if you ever wanted to be a huntsman with a fellow pet, this is a good game. A rogue. If you like being an assassin that stabs people in the throat and back with toxic daggers, this is the one for you. You go into stealth mode, you attack people from behind with toxic daggers. That's pretty much how that works. A priest. Now, this is mostly a healer of the game. You'll spend most of your time healing others, and I actually do like the setup that they've got here. I like the staff as well. But yeah, you spend most of your time healing others. That'll be the healer of the group. However, they do have a damaging role called a shadow priest. You can pretty much use dark magic and become a very silhouette of yourself and attack people if you don't wish to heal them. A mage, which is what I picked. You could choose Fire, Frost, or Arcane. Each of them will cast their own unique style of spells. Warlock, my personal favourite, and currently levelling one. It's a bit like the Hunter class, only different. You use demonic magic, or evil magic so to speak, to do good things. You get pets, but you don't tame them. This guy's an imp. You also get something called a Void Walker, and a Succubus, and a Fell Hunter, I think. But yeah, you use all these nasty dark magics, and it's just cool. So if you like being a necromancer type person, this is the class for you. A monk. It's pretty much exactly what it says on the tin. It's a monk fighting thing. You just attack like, you know, like the monks that you get that are in orange that usually have bald heads. Can't remember what they're known as. But yeah, they're very I'm not talking about monk as in religious monk, like the guys like Friar Tuck. No, I'm not talking about that type of monk. I'm on about fighting style monk. You're very fist based and kickboxing type person. The staff's just for show. Don't ask, it's a Blizzard thing. And a Death Knight. If you pick Death Knight, you start at level 55 because they are what is known as a hero class. However, in order to unlock the Death Knight, you need to have a level 55 character already. Now, a Death Knight is the opposite of a Paladin. Where I said this is very light-based and holy-based, this is dark and unholy. They use blood magic, all kinds of different things. So yeah, I'm missing two, so I need to go to here. A druid. A druid are very nature-based. They can, this will probably surprise you, shapeshift. Yes, I said shapeshift. You can become a bear, you can become a lion, you can become a deer, a whale, a seal. You can pretty much become quite a handful of animals. Even something called a moonkin, which is a giant owl man that's fat and feathery. It's really hard to explain. But druids are really good. They do heal as well. And finally, we have the shaman. Now, the shaman is hard to explain. They're very elemental based, which means they use the elements of the world around them. So they use lightning, earth, fire, and air, mostly. These are totems. These will give you random buffs. You can be a caster, which means that you can cast spells from a distance, or you can be melee class, which means that you'll attack up close and personal. So yeah, that's pretty much the classes all covered. So if any of that has piqued your interest, just let me know. Now, you can get all of what I've just said, all of that, in the recruit a friend option. I think I can show you what it gives you. I'm not sure. I'm hoping I can. It would be nice. Would be nice to have a fellow meatling to play alongside with. Let me see. What have I got here that I can use to show you? I think it's the guild tab. Yes, ignore the fact it says Norwegian Vikings. I'm not actually Norwegian, yet this is owned by Joe. Where is it? There is an option. Dungeon. No. No. Our achievements. Oh, I forgot to mention those. You get an ass ton of achievements. Look, questing achievements, exploration ones, PvP achievements, dungeon and raids, professions, reputation, scenarios, world events, pet battles, you name it. You get all kinds of achievements, and there's loads. So if you're an achievement collector, definitely for you. Quests, and I've got many. Is it on? I could have swore there was a way I could do this. Ah, that one. There we go. Look, send a scroll of resurrection. No, wrong one. What's that? Wow, come on. Don't want to do that. Well, there is a way. You can do a recruit a friend thing, I know that much. Oh, I think I need your email address once you've set up an account, or you go to set up an account or something. Or I need your... From the way I figured it out, I think I need your email address. I send you an invite to the recruit a friend thing. You click the link in the email, and it'll take you to the WoW page, where you then buy the game. So if your parents are willing to pay for it, or you've got money to buy the game, you buy the game and it will unlock the whole recruit a friend system thing. If you then purchase up to 2 months of game time, we get all the bonuses. Yeah, we get every single bonus. I can help you with anything and everything then, and we get to play alongside one another as much as you like. You can even level a character together if you want. I've got plenty of characters that are low level, and I'm more than happy to start another one and level it up with you, so we can go through it together and have a laugh. Not a problem, but as I have said, you do have to pay, so bear that in mind. But if you are interested in doing the whole recruit a friend thing, drop me a personal message or a comment or something, and I'll get back to you. Other than that, guys, I'm sorry for this random video if it's been completely boring. I will make sure there's an annotation at the very beginning saying there's nothing interesting in this video, you can stop now, if you're not really interested in WoW. Other than that, I shall bid you a farewell. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe to this channel. There will be more videos coming soon, and I'll catch you all next time for more meatball and sausage goodness. Take care, and goodbye.